There we go. Hello. They just uploaded it. It's just there for no reason. I don't really know why. There's 4 videos here. Season 2023 LOL Please, Midscope updates, player behavior, and state of the game. I'm more interested in these 2 personally. Do we start with Midscope or do we start with LOL Please? What do you guys think? All right, pretty much everyone says LOL Please. Okay.
We have a lot to share with you, including our final updates on Ahri and Aurelion Sol.
Yes. Okay, the Chem Drake change. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I love the Chem Dragon change, especially what it does to the map. The mutated plants are so fun. Just funny because it used to be awful.
She now mutates all the plants on the map.
Yeah.
Chemtech empowerments.
Those are fun. I love this change too. I love the recommended runes. You don't have to like just look it up.
And a few changes.
It's just right there. Just take it right there. No problem. Nice. Finally, it took a year. It's unreal how much better she looks. Oh, boy. How many 100 are we getting this year, Rito? Let me know. I'm guessing 500. Oh, yes. Okay, you know what? Maybe, adding some for my boys is pretty good. Okay, you know what? That's good. Oh yes! Goofy skins! Yes! Goofy skins! Oh, is that Kled? Is that fucking Kled? Who's that he's riding with? Who is that? Is that Kindred? Is that fucking Kindred? Oh, I love that. Ranked. Oh, my favorite. See, this is kind of neat. I feel like in the current stage, especially with like Valorant, where like Valorant and Fortnite, whatever, had their seasons last 2 months, I feel like we can kind of admit that seasons in League lasting from January to fucking October was kind of barbaric. That's kind of insane how long a single season lasts. So I think having a mid-season reset's kind of a nice thing to help keep things refreshed. And hey, we get an extra skin out of it, so that's not so bad.
You'll probably reach the peak of your climb around halfway through the year.
Platinum, that's the peak. You saw it here, folks. They stopped at Platinum. That's when you stop. It's over. You've reached the best.
We're also removing the gold rank requirement from ranked skins.
Oh, right, they talked about this. Right, I remember they talked about this, so you don't need to get ranked anymore to get the skin.
So we want you to also be able to earn it through dedication to climbing. The number of games required to earn the skin is drastically higher below gold. So just because you now can earn it as silver,
I guess that makes sense.
Doesn't mean you will.
I mean, but like iron and silver players play the game like a metric fuck ton anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, here's the big stuff. Okay.
Hi everyone, Lexi Riot Lexico Gao, the product lead for Champions here. And beyond gameplay changes, we'll also be polishing up some of the roster with much needed VO updates for a few like Nidalee and Varus.
Oh, VO updates. Okay, and Varus is getting one? Ayo, that's sick. That's pretty awesome. Varus especially, that's great. So Varus is gonna have new voice lines for the new Darkin, and Nidalee's probably gonna have new voice lines for the new Ixtali champion then, eh? All right, that's good news. I like that.
First up this year is Aurelion Sol's CGU. In the last LOL Please, we showed you some of the updated abilities that fans the flame of his dragon fantasy. Not only can Aurelion Sol forge stars like a nebula in deep space, but he can now drop them from the sky onto his foes in Summoner's Rift.
It does look very weird seeing Aesol without his stars. Yes, kill the child. Destroy the child. Yeah, God, that's fucking sick.
One of our goals for the past few years has been to make sure we have a champion for everyone to enjoy. So we try to have a diverse champion pool.
Who is playing Cassante support? Who's doing that? That doesn't even make... You have to grief your own ADC to just get the Qs off.
And that brings us to our first new champion of the year.
It's the Ixtali one, isn't it? Melio?
Melio uses fire not to reach cities, but now he travels to Ishalcan, carrying the hopes and dreams of his family on his back.
Ishalcan. It's called Ishalcan, not Ishalcant.
His journey to Ishalcan will broaden his horizons.
Ishalcan. I can't keep saying it. It's just, I don't know. I find it weird when people pronounce the stuff incorrectly when it's like right there. Look at Kiana for 2 seconds. She says Ishalcan. It's Ishalcan, not Ishalcan. Nafiri? Okay, Darkin time. Double A thing.
After awakening from her slumber.
Female Darkin. We finally have a female Darkin. Finally.
Her newfound body, or bodies, seems like a cruel... I have some bad news though. Unfortunately, Nafiri is the only champion this year without a shirt.
The only champion this year without a shirt. How do you think they're gonna hold themselves to that? I feel like that's not true. That's a good thing. Ah! It's time. It's time. What have they done? It took them a year.
The Skarner VGU team has started.
Are we just gonna get a piece of concept art and that's it? Please no. Oh no. Okay, well they are like these designs are kind of creative. A year. That's disappointing.
That pretty much wraps up things for today. But I do have one small update I want to share before we go. I'm happy to share that later this year, you'll be able to select your language in League settings.
That's okay, so Ivern and Acel are getting a skin this year, which is nice. This is fantastic. This is amazing. This is so good. I love I love fucking goofy skins. Skarner got a piece of concept art. Female Darkin one is cool. Probably gonna be the monster champion. Emilio's the Ixtali enchanter, which is cool. But man, the Skarner segment is really disappointing. That's really disappointing that that's all they have after a year. I mean, I guess, you know, is this karma? Is this just karma? Are they waiting for me to release the Skarner video before they go forward with it? No, it's Skarner. Huh. You guys are comedy masterminds. All right. Well, let's check out mid-scope updates, I guess. I'm excited to see Nico. I want to see what they did with Nico. You can see the fire in his eyes. You can see the death and destruction behind those eyeballs. He's gonna make Seri 2.0. He's gonna do it.
I play Nico. I used to play her a lot, actually. And I was just like, at the end of the day, I was like, this character isn't... I want to have fun, and she's not letting me, right?
You guys can correct me on this, but I love Nico. Like, I got Mastery 7. She's one of my more favorite mid laners. Nico, gameplay-wise, the trickery has always been the most fun part of it, but it's more of a gimmick than anything. And in terms of functionality, really, she's just Lux, but worse. You throw out a binding, then you throw out a AoE damage, and then you do a big damaging ult thing. But she's just slower and shorter range and clunkier than Lux. So she ends up feeling like I'm Lux, but garbage. This is also like, we are 5 minutes. There is 2 minutes left of this video, and they just talked about what mid-scopes are. I know what it is. I'd like to see the new ones, please.
You want to give us a sneak peek on what Nico's mid-scope is going to be about?
There's a lot of things going on.
He was Nico all along.
Her passive, instead of just turning to other champions, is now other things. Anything. She can turn to a demon mushroom.
What the fuck? Holy shit, that's amazing. She can turn into a minion. That's amazing. Prop hunt in League of Legends. That's why the bug was there, because that's actually what they were planning to do. I was like, this feels, why is this randomly happening to Nico if they weren't planning for her to be able to turn into other things? Did they say she can turn into anything? She can turn into anything. So she probably is going to be able to turn into turrets. She can probably turn into turrets, into jungle camps, into anything. That sounds so fun. This doesn't even sound like it's good. Like, you turn into the plant. Like, you gotta wait for the people to come by the plant. But the fun that this potentially has. You can use it to hide. You can, that's true. Oh, I really like that. That sounds really funny. They structured this video very weird, though. Where, like, it took until the 6-minute mark of this 7-minute video to actually talk about new stuff for midscope. But like that's hilarious. That'd be so funny. How I outplay that? You don't know. She could be anywhere. She could be a minion. She could be she could be the Merkwolf. She could be the fucking Scuttle Crab. She could be anything. It could be you. It could be me. It could even be That's literally what it is. The main takeaways from what we got here, they have started on Skarner, which is a little upsetting. Voiceover updates is very nice. Darkin looks promising, and then Nico looked really fun. It does feel like there's a lot of stuff missing, though. There's no VGU poll, no skin poll either. No talk about future ASUs or future VGUs, which is a bit disappointing. There was something else at the end there, right? There was this. Vladimir Cultus? Ionian mid laner? I guess maybe an AP mid laner, I guess. No. The Maker. Wait. Artistic mid laner Ionia.